Mama. It's your girl, Carrie, and welcome back to Mom Life, Career Life, your Monday mindset reset where we ditch the pressure to be perfect and we trade it in for a little perspective, some purpose, and a whole lot of peace. Even if you're listening between school drop-offs, trying to remember if you switched the laundry this morning or hiding in your car for those 5 secret minutes of silence before your next Zoom call. This week, we're talking to those moms that work from home or work hybrid, or you're in a role where your manager doesn't see what you're doing day to day. Maybe you're flying solo from a home office that might double as your laundry folding station, or you're working behind the scenes in a job where your impact isn't always front and center. And we're kicking it off with this quote that speaks directly to you. Visibility is not about being seen. It's about being remembered by Porter. Let's jump in and break it down. Welcome to Mom Wife Career Life's weekly empowering episode of Monday's Motivational Mindset. And you know what that means. It's time to kickstart your week with a boost of inspiration, positivity, and a whole lot of motivation. Working moms, I get it. Mondays can be tough. We all know that. But they're also a chance for a fresh start, a new opportunity, and the perfect day to set the tone for a successful week ahead. I'm Carrie Pat, your host and fellow working mom. Every week, I'll be sharing a motivational quote and we'll break it down, share stories, and uncover the wisdom it holds for our unique journey as working moms. So whether you're getting ready for work, making those school lunches, or just enjoying a quiet moment alone, let's dive into this week's dose of motivation. Let's make this Monday count. This week, we're talking about how to stay visible and front of mind when you work from home, and we're kicking it off with this quote by Porter Gale. Visibility is not about being seen. It's about being remembered. Because when you work from home, especially as a mom, it can feel like you're doing all the things, but no one's noticing. You're producing, emailing, creating, planning, all while wrangling tiny humans and reheating your coffee 3 times or maybe 4. And yet, that little yellow away dot in Teams, it's caused so many moms I know a lot of anxiety. But here's the thing. Just being seen online doesn't automatically translate to being remembered at work. Visibility isn't about flooding your Teams or your Slack with messages or keeping your camera on every second of the day. It's about making your presence known through intentional, impactful moments. It's about showing up in ways that say, hey, I'm not just doing work, I'm leading with purpose. Whether it's how you open a team meeting, the way you follow up on a project, or how you lift others up by giving them credit and celebrating wins, those are the things that are going to make you memorable. So this week, I want you to stop worrying about being on 24/7 or even 8 to 5 days a week. And I want you to start thinking about how you want to be remembered. Do you want to be remembered as the person who brings clarity in the chaos, the one who always follows through, the team player who shines a light on others while still owning your own amazingness? Because you have so much to offer, and it's not about being the loudest or the most polished or always having your hair brushed. It's about showing up consistently with intention and letting your work, your values, and your presence leave an impression that really sticks. So here's my challenge for you this week. Pick one way to show up with intentional visibility. Maybe it's starting a weekly check-in with your manager. Maybe it's turning your camera on and leading with confidence in your next Zoom meeting. Maybe it's sending a quick shout out to a coworker's inbox. And I want you to come back tomorrow because we're diving deep into this and I'm giving you so many more ideas. But remember, strategic visibility isn't about being busy. It's about building trust, influence, and connection, one intentional step at a time. That is a consistent theme on the show. You got this, mama. You're already doing powerful work. And when you pair that with intention, you're not just seen, you're gonna be remembered. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat. Before you go, if you found this podcast helpful, I would be so grateful if you would take a minute, go on over to iTunes and leave me a review. If you have other stressed out mamas in your life that you feel this podcast could help, take a screenshot of this episode, post it on your Instagram stories and tag me, and let them know that they are not alone and they can create balance in their life too. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover or you just want to connect, DM me on Instagram at mom.wife.career.life or come on over and hang out in our free Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat.